Organize your samples, read the manual of your plugins, produce music every day for at least 30 minutes. Does this sound familiar? Yep, these are all the advice that all the music production pages are repeating over and over and over again on social media. But do we actually need to do all these to actually improve our music production skills and become a better music producer? This is what I want to see for myself, so for the next 7 days, I'm going to follow the ultimate 7-day studio workout plan by Cosmic Academy to improve my music production skills. Or at least see if they're worth doing it. Hey there, if you're new here, my name is Aurélie. I've been learning music production for the last 4 years, almost. And I've been documenting my whole journey from scratch on this channel where I do very often those kind of challenges and experiments, but enough about me, let's get started. Alright, so apparently the routine starts on Sunday, so let's start it on Sunday. This is the original post, I'll link it in the description if you want to try it as well, but our first producer workout is sound design. No tutorials, create unique sounds from scratch. If it sounds good, save it. Alright, let's do it. Oh, and it has to be 30 minutes, so I'm gonna start a timer. Let's start. Okay, so I'm gonna use Serum because that's the one I'm the most comfortable in right now, but it really doesn't matter. You could use Vital, it's the free equivalent of Serum. What I'm gonna do is just tweak things until it sounds decently good. Oh, that's pretty cool to do that. This way I know exactly what it does. Maybe a lead type of thing. I always like a good filter as well. But I like that. Let's try to add something else. Oh, there's something. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kind of give synthwave vibes. I like it. This would be super cool to automate during the song. This is super cool. I feel like it could be like a cool like intro or a pad ambient loop kind of thing, you know, for your song. Like I really like doing this. That was really fun. It's Monday! Alright, next up we have one that I'm actually really curious about and have a lot of expectations. Apparently on Mondays you should be doing some cleaning up and organizing. It says clean up and organize your hard drive. You can also think about deleting old unused samples, plugins, project files, etc. I know it's been a while that I felt the need to do this for myself, I just haven't. So it really makes sense to me and I think it's something that's going to be useful. So the first thing that I really want to do is I want to create a favorite folder for all my samples that I got from Splice because I used them a lot and it'll really help me to develop my sound signature and vibe as well. So let's go through that. Alright, so I'm pretty much done here. It felt really good. Now what I did is I brought basically like all my favorites from Splice here. I brought them in this little tag here in SoundBridge on my DAW so that they're all here. It's not organized by folders in there, but at least it's super easy of access. I can just like drag and drop all of them in my project when I produce, which I usually very often use these. And this way I don't have to like go into all of those folders and all that stuff. They're all just here. So super cool. This is a really good exercise. Obviously I'm not done. I'm not close to being done to organize everything in my folders and my samples and all that stuff. But I can see how doing this for 30 minutes every Monday can really make a difference into your production workflow. So to continue. Let's do it again! It's Tuesday, and now we're supposed to watch a tutorial. More specifically, watch a tutorial that remakes a specific type of sound. Create it and save it to your library. Ooh, sounds fun. Let's go! How to make melodic house lead Serum. That would be cool. Ooh. I'm doing that one. Let's go. Okay, so analog hyper. What?
hyper digital.
Digital. Got it. Ooh, okay. That's basically here, the advantage in doing this is like every time I touch a knob and I check the sound, I can hear what the knob did, and that's pretty much the whole exercise, the whole point of this exercise, which is pretty cool. Not something new, but fun. He brought this onto this thing. It's complex. So cool. I think we're close so far. Duplicate. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. Great.
An amount that has no monophonic voice.
And then he goes here. Oh, this is cool though. Okay, I get it. I feel like it's not exactly the same, but...
By the amount of space it takes up is with some effects.
I'm learning so much here. So good. Like, it's not new exercises, like I've done them in the past. It's just that having that routine down and like every day having that, and also 30 minutes is very digestible, like it's doable. It really helps you to actually do them. So it's really good. So far, I like it. I love it, it's so good. Yeah, very cinematic indeed. Yeah, and then you can play with so much. It's so cool. You know what? I'm gonna like this one. And if you like my video, you can do the same. Honestly, since I am a YouTuber myself, I've been way more aware of like liking videos to like say thanks to the person making them. So yeah, it's fun. Okay, cool. That was awesome. I guess I need to save it. Maybe I'm just gonna call it the same Cinematic House as well now. We have our lead, we have a preset, and we've done some good learning, so awesome. Alright, let's check out our workout for Wednesday. Find new sounds and presets from splice, packs, remix, stems, etc. Be picky, okay? You're looking for sounds you 100% can use in the future, save to a custom folder. Alright, I will oblige. I have to admit, I used to download a bit of everything, which resulted in a sample library that is like a mess and way too big, so it's going to be interesting to search with a bit more intention and keep things organized. So once again, I see the point of doing that, because it's very easy to just download whatever you see online. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go search on Blender, because I've downloaded a few samples, but not that many yet. So I want to see what else they have. They have so many. I want to search more EDM, like maybe like melodic house type of stuff, deep house. Okay, I need to be picky, so it's gonna be long. Like, I don't know how many I'm gonna find. When I'm not here with you. What is cool is like it's long vocals, so like you could really totally make a song with that, which is really cool. What you want me to stay? I feel like this could go really well in one of my songs as a background. I'm gonna create a collection. This way after I can just download everything. I'm just thinking brass, I need brass shots. Like that. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That could be a cool intro. Or like a little riser. Oof. Now, let's search. Maybe like some guitar arp loops things. Ooh, that's a whole song already. Oh. This is so beautiful. But like, the whole thing is there, a minute. Oh, it's exactly guitars like this. That would be amazing for my lo-fi tracks. I'll do like a guitar song starters collection. Oh, so good. I wish this would come with like the MIDI and everything so that I could really make it my own. but I'm gonna save it for inspiration. What I mean by that is that sometimes I like the sample, but because it's a sample, I can't adapt it to my own. So I'll just recreate it by ear, by like with my own instrument, with changing a few notes or whatever. But yeah, I use samples a lot like that. That is good. Just the guitar. I'm gonna save that one for sure. This is cool because I've been using that kind of shimmer like from Spliced Out 1 like a bit too much. So it's cool because they recognize it's me, but this one is a little bit different, so that would be cool to be able to change with this one so that it's not always the same one, but still keep the same idea. Those are really good ambiances that I would love to use. You leveled up. That's the vibe it gave me. I think we have some good stuff. I think like 10 samples I found in like 30 minutes, which isn't bad, it's good. It definitely makes you be more selective, and this way you don't end up with having too much, so like that's pretty cool. Now, obviously, I'm not even like scratching the surface of the possibility of the samples in Blender, so I would have that to do again, you know, week after week to find lots of gems, but that's pretty cool. That's it. So far, I find that having a plan has 3 main benefits. First, it removes my doubts and builds confidence. Sometimes you can feel like you're putting so much work but don't see much results, and you're wondering if it's because you're not doing the right things. But having a plan removes those doubts. I feel confident that I'm not losing my time when working on my production skills. Number 2, it keeps you accountable. It's easy at the end of the working day to come back on your word when you said you'd do music tonight. If you don't have a plan and don't know exactly what you will be working on, it's easy to come at the desk, stare at the screen, not knowing what to do, what to start with, and then giving up. With a plan, you don't have that issue. You know exactly what to do. And 3, practice over theory. More often than not, we think that watching tutorials is productive, so we binge watch them like a Netflix series. But with music production, it doesn't work like that. If you don't put in practice what you learn, it's useless. But with a plan, it pushes you to actually take action and practice in your DAW what you learn, which is a much better, efficient way to go about learning music production. Which is why I made my own plan for everyone who wants to structure their learning of music production at home without having to pay for a whole school curriculum. It's called the YouTube Roadmap. It has the only 60 YouTube videos you need to watch, organized in the correct order, with action steps in between each of them so you can make progress on your music production skills with confidence. By the end of the roadmap, you'll have produced 4 fully finished songs and became a much better music producer faster than not following a plan. So if you think you need such a roadmap, I encourage you to check it out through the first link in the description below. Day 5 of the workout plan. Thursday, we have a second tutorial, but this time, watch a tutorial on mixing. This can be a specific technique or the tool used for mixing, EQ, comp, etc. The most important is that you immediately try and practice what you just watched. Alright, now I just need to find what or which one. Oh, mix kick and bass together. It's always a tricky one. Alright, Sage Audio, let's go. I think that was an amazing video. Like, I got a couple things of what he did, of what he said, but right now I made the biggest mistake. Like, doing this at 6 p.m. is like the worst idea for me, so like, nope, my brain says no. I don't know what I'm thinking about this one, because I get the idea of doing this, you know, like every Thursday, watch a tutorial like specifically with intention on mixing, but like, because it's such a technical aspect, if you're not in the mental space of doing that and receiving those information, and like your brain isn't there, it's just useless, like it is right now for me. And usually with this like kind of like mixing more technical stuff, I have more of a on a needed basis approach. So for example, if I'm working on a song and I'm like, okay, here I can't mix those two together or whatever, I'm like, oh, I need, you know, to learn about how to mix that specific thing. I'll just go on YouTube, find the answer, you know, find a tutorial, then apply it to my song and then move on. And that's usually how I like to like learn those kind of things. I do see the point, you know, but me at least, like forcing a mixing tutorial on me, not a good idea at all. That's it. Friday! Last day of this workout routine. One thing I'm gonna say I really like is like not having to figure out like, what can I work on today? It's really nice to just like check the plan and, oh cool, I'll do that. So, Fridays are apparently the day to learn new plugins. Never waste time in a project because you don't know how to use a plugin. Think of this as practice before the game. RTFM, which I think stands for Read the Manual. Once again, here it makes sense to me because it happens that I won't use a plugin during a session because I just don't know exactly how it works. So I think I do need that. I've been defaulting to the ones that I know for all my songs in all the sessions, but it's nice to go look outside, change things up, keep learning as I said. So yeah, I know they said read the manual, but I'm a YouTube girl, so I think I know exactly what I want to look at today. It's the delays. I suck at delays, if we're gonna be honest. So I want to learn more about the Valhalla Supermassive, because I know it's not specifically a delay or anything like that, but it has a lot of echoes and things like this, and so I want to learn more how to use it. I think keeping with the basic sound that you get in sound design is actually good because now I know exactly what it does. I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, that's a cool button. That is so cool. I never knew that. I don't know if I should admit it. Ooh. You're gonna think I'm freaking dumb, but I don't know why it's the first time I notice that they actually tell you here what each knob does. I think that's why, like, honestly, when I'm in a production session, I don't think about this because I can focus on like the creativity and like, you know, producing the song. I don't think about really like understanding what every single knob does. I just hear what it does. So I never really look for that. But today, because I'm forced to do that through that workout routine, it does, and that's pretty cool. Ooh. This is so cool. Okay, let's apply this to like a guitar loop, just to apply what we just learned. Let's try another guitar thing. Cool, now I feel like I really know what I'm doing. More than just tweaking presets, like making my own. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like that one. Well, that was fun. Okay, today is Saturday and, well, nothing because it's a rest day. As with everything, you need rest to recover, so it'll be nice for my ears and body to rest a little bit and do something else than sitting at a desk because I've been doing that way too much this week. Although, as per day 7, we are supposed to follow Cosmic Academy, so if you want to follow more of what they do, they have lots of tutorials, tips and tricks for producers. I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, so I've done the 7-day workout, so here are my thoughts. Like everything, it's not a one-size-fits-all. Some things were useful, some workouts weren't that useful. It's all about trying everything and just keeping what works for you and trashing the rest. It's a lot of trial and errors. Now, in terms of what had the most impact in my life as a producer, it was definitely organizing the samples. That was by far the best for me, just because it makes such a difference in my production sessions to be able to know exactly where I have to go and have all my favorites and things like that. It just speeds up my workflow. Then the workout about remaking a specific sound in Serum as well was probably one of the best part as well, because I learned a lot from it. I learned a lot what knobs do, the possibilities inside Serum, and I feel much more confident tweaking presets to get the results that I want and make them more unique. And finally, the specific tutorial to learn a plugin was also one of the best part for me. It was super useful, so I know better what I do during my production sessions and don't just use the things that I'm confident or comfortable using. So yeah, it was all good on those parts. Now, am I going to implement this routine into my daily routine? Was it easy to follow? I honestly wish for at least the 3 that I just mentioned were the best for me. Now, we'll see how feasible it is to implement that into my overbooked schedule. So yeah, I'd love to, but I'll let you know. I'll definitely try for those 3 workouts that I preferred, but we will see. Anyway, as I was saying in the intro, I love doing challenges like these, so if you want more, you can watch this playlist right here. In the meantime, keep running, and I'll see you in the next one.